Okay, look, now I know we're like on a good path here and we're doing something like really, really good and I'm like doing good, but I just kind of had to jump in here because, I think there's a lot of talk about just who gets what, especially when it comes to like accolades and like, now that social media puts all artists of every kind in one big room together, we're like, we're watching like who gets favorited and who doesn't get favorited, and you kind of, you feel the effects of it like faster than I guess you would if the internet wasn't around. Now, the Grammys are a notoriously kind of lopsided institution. I think that when you engage with that institution, there's a bit of, politics that you agree to participate in. Now, for Tyler to even get on that stage and be like a performer and even get nominated, even win the fucking Grammy, there was a series of handshakes that had to happen, right? So that alone, it's like, okay, so you did your shucking and bucking, right? And you ended up where you ended up. And now you're mad that you won an award. So it's like, this nigga makes a project full of NERD leftovers and thinks he's the new David Bowie and needs to be like awarded in the different categories. No, nigga, like you make hip hop music. You make rap music, nigga. You a fucking rapper. First off, second off, I think that Igor shit was trash. That shit was trash, and the white gay elite is gassing you up, and that's really how you got that award, because they fetishize you, really, because that album is trash as fuck. You and on top of that, you up there shucking and bucking with the wig on, and you mad because you didn't fucking get album of the year. Like, no, nigga, no. You're not deep, sis. You're not deep. And I just, it's like whiny, hypocritical, and ungrateful, because think of all the women who don't even get fucking looked at by the Grammys, I'm just really here to tell you that Igor was not hot, sis. Props to Chris Clancy. That nigga is connected as shit. That nigga is connected. He got you on that fucking stage with that stupid ass wig after all the shit you done fucking said. You know what I mean? That you've been forgiven for. And that trash ass fucking album. You just give Pharrell back his drives and pay it, sis. Like, you want to be like one of those, I know you want to be one of those like art black guys real bad, but the little like, oh, I'm gay, I like dick, like that little cop out that you're trying to do, no, nigga, you gotta do more than that to really impress niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, be grateful that they gave you the fucking award. Because you knew what you were fucking doing when you got on that fucking stage, nigga. Just be happy. For real. I don't want to hear no men complaining about no fucking Grammy. Shut up, nigga. Epic. Like, and no, the genres did not bend. No. I promise you the genres didn't bend. That was like, NERZ leftovers, girl. Like, no, I didn't think there was anything original about it. So, that's just my fucking piece. Congratulations, by the way. Congratulations to everybody else who won awards, Shit, it's a hard journey, like, even all the handshakes and connections and shit is fucking work. So, yeah, bitch, like, your hard work paid off. Just eat it. And, girl, honestly, that's really fucking cheap and bogus. Like, for real. Like, don't go in there like, hey, you trying to... Okay, now, see, that's when you're using the black card, okay? Because there's so many other... there are so many reasons why the Grammys are, like, I guess... discouraging for all different sorts of artists, and you win an award and then come in there and then be like, I feel like when we black people, and it's just like, no. You, sis, you just, no. He said, bitch, I'm the new Diva Donna, okay? He said, I'm the new Diva Donna, bitch. I'm the new Beck. Get now, bitch. No, girl. Don't use that. That's cheap. That's cheap as fuck. Because there's a lot of fucking other shit you could have stood up for. Like, I don't know. Tyler probably really idolized that fucking little era, that little BBC Ice Cream, NERD, Kanye West era, and he just be trying to recreate it. Like, the BET trying to stand up like Kanye, take a stand, talk shit. Like, no, that's dated. That's dated, bitch. Like, no, sis. No. No, 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 no. And the fuck oh. And why don't you want to win the urban or hip hop award? Like, I don't know. I feel like for all black people, if the urban hip hop award is the proverbial black award or whatever, nigger award or whatever the fuck, for all, I guess, the time we've spent cultivating this, counterculture and calling it hip hop and calling it rap and being proud of that. Why wouldn't you want to win that award? I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. There's a lot of levels to it that's just kind of just no, 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 no. No. Why wouldn't you be proud to be called a hip hop artist? Or to be called an ambassador of fucking black culture? Why wouldn't you feel like that's a prestigious award or something like that? Is white people's definition of you really that important? Because I remember, what's this nigga's name? Fucking James Blake. Is that his name? James Blake or James? Nah, not James Blunt. The other nigga, the one that sings, the English thing. I remember we were talking about working together, and I called him adult contemporary. I was like, yo, I think, you make really good adult contemporary music. He was like, no, man, he was like, I don't make adult contemporary. I was like, you absolutely are an adult contemporary artist. And he got really, 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 really fucking upset about that. And I guess my definition of adult contemporary meant music for grown folk. It didn't mean CD 101.9 Light FM, just even though I love CD 101.9. It didn't mean that. It meant just I would put him in the category with Norah Jones and Alicia Keys and Adele and just, mature music. And also, when I say adult contemporary, I feel it's just speaking to the zeitgeist of adults, budding adults, mature people, whoever exists at the time. I know, I don't fucking know, but yeah, shit. I would love to make adult contemporary music. I would, I would consider a lot of Kelsey Lou's music adult contemporary, and not in the way where it's oh, she's some fucking, I don't know. I don't know. That's just what adult contemporary means in my mind. I feel like maybe maybe it means something different to other people. I'm taking the term literally. So that's that. I love Kelsey Lou. Shit. If there was an adult contemporary, which I really feel is the alternative. And that's the alternative category is not really alternative anyway. It's fucking adult contemporary. Not even to be on some shit okay, the adult contemporary that James Blake or whatever nigga name was mad or thinking that I was calling him. I feel that's what the actual alternative category at the Grammys is now. And it should be adult contemporary, and the alternative category should be something completely different. You know what I'm saying? I feel Kelsey Lou should be able to submit for adult contemporary Grammy and alternative Grammy. The Yeahs should not be able to submit for adult contemporary Grammy. James Blake, is that his fucking name? James Blunt? James Blake? Whatever. He should be able to submit for adult contemporary and best album, best male vocal, all that other shit, but he cannot submit for alternative. He can submit for electronic. That's if I was running the Grammys. See, I would fuck it up. The alternative category really needs to be reserved for the wild cards. Azealia Banks and Twigs need to be, in that category every year. Yeah. SZA is an R&B yeah, R&B, pop. I wouldn't, yeah, there's a lot of things at the Grammys that need to be fixed other than, being a nigga who just won a Grammy. And that's it. All right. I'm not going to say, and I'm not going to rant anymore. I'm done.